Welcome to Diane's Cabin for another wonderful do-it-yourself, save pennies on a dollar process. And we're going to do fresh natural deodorant. We're going to have our coconut oil, our beeswax, our B.O.B. Gone, very nice smelling, cornstarch, zinc oxide, kaolin clay, and we're going to use two deodorant containers. And first of all, what we have to do with our recipe right over here is we need to measure up a 1/3 cup of the coconut oil and have a tablespoon of the beeswax and melt it up. So let's get melting. I'll be right back. Okay, now that our beeswax is all and coconut oil is all mixed up, or melted up I should say, in my double boiler, we're going to add the essential oils. Now, this particular recipe asks for 15 drops of pine essential oils and 15 drops of clary sage, but I really like the B.O.B. Gone. I like that smell so much better than combination. It's more for me, and since I'm the one using it. Otherwise, the pine and the clary sage could be more masculine, which would be really great for men if they wanted to try that too. Anyway, let's go with 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to, because it's about 30 drops of both oils, I'm going to go ahead and add 10 more just for good measure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to mix that up really well. Then we're going to stir in our dry ingredients. Now, should this start to harden, you can always put it in the warm water from when we were melting. This is cornstarch. Cornstarch is very good to where it absorbs water, you know, so when you sweat, it's going to soak up the sweat or dry it out. The nice thing about what is in the B.O.B. Gone, the essential oils that are in there is patchouli, ylang ylang, sandalwood, lavender, and sweet orange essential oils. Okay, so we're going to mix that up, and I may need to go get a whisk. I don't know. Or I could get my little blender. It's been a while since I've made it because you know, it's just me using it. And I have not bought deodorant from the store for myself in forever. I mean, we are talking seriously forever. I've made homemade deodorant for years, probably 3 or 4 years. And what I find with this type of particular, as a matter of fact, I made, last time I made a batch of deodorant, I gave my daughter Carrie some. And she was telling me that with it being so hot recently, and she didn't have air conditioning in her house, that the deodorant did wonders. She didn't have smell, she didn't sweat. She says it's better than any deodorant she's ever tried. And I have to agree. I could never find a deodorant that would work for me, unless it was like an aired extra dry type style. But the problem with deodorant, commercial deodorants, and now they've got some plant-based ones in the store that you can buy too. I don't know how expensive they are, but I just know that I do save a whole lot of money. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of kaolin clay and 1 tablespoon of zinc oxide. So let's get that in here. And actually, in the box that I got this for that particular month, this did come from Simply Earth in my package, and they gave me more than enough. And I bought additional zinc oxide because I use it quite a bit. But yeah, you know, everything that you need to make for a recipe in a given month is going to be right there. They also archive in there on their website, in their blog. Yeah, we're going to just use all of this because there we go. Now we'll mix that in. Various different recipes that you can use. But the nice thing about having Simply Earth is that they give you the essential oils you're going to need for that recipe. And then you've got everything that you need, including the side issues. Unless, of course, it's like vinegar or something that you can get from the store. They're going to provide for you for the most part. And I have never had a problem and been very happy and satisfied with these recipes that they've done. So if you wanted to go take part of it, there is a bonus that they let me give you of $50 off for your first 5 months. It's $10 a month for the first 5 months. And your first order you will get, as Nick had showed you, you get the all the oils that you need to do what you need, like the coconut oil, the almond oil, the fractionate coconut oil. They give you bottles to do mixing blends for your if you wanted to diffuse. They show you how to do everything. And you know, for the price, good grief, I know 1 month it would have cost me $169, and it cost me, with tax, title, and license, if you will, shipping all the way to my house, $49. So I saved a huge amount just on that. And you know, the oils last a whole lot longer than just the original recipes, so that's pretty good too. All right, now this is getting a little bit coagulated. Now we're going to take these. They sent a cardboard box or tubes to use. Whoops, excuse me. I don't use those. I don't like those. I use these because that's what I'm used to. So we're just going to fill that up. And then, okay. Move that out of the way for just a bit. I'm making a big mess with this, aren't I? Okay, now is when I need my little spatula. Let's get it to where you can see better. Hopefully I'm not blocking the camera. Kind of tricky, huh? And I'm using the spatula because I want to get every last drop. So it didn't quite fill. This particular recipe didn't quite fill 2 of these, but it came very close. So then you'll sit and just let that get solid. I drip some of this back here. Make sure you label your containers, which is what I did do. Fresh natural deodorant. And this is a little bit messier than the other ones I've done, other recipes, but you know what? It's a good recipe. And see, there's a little bit of the knob that's in there. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to scoop this up a little. As you can see. So it's at the top. And there. And it's just for me anyway. And this is the original sticker from Simply Earth. And then I just printed a second one there. So I know that this one is the one I want to use first because it's not even completely full. But anyway, that's all there is to it. There you are. Your own deodorant. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you want the recipe or want to get some information, be sure to email dianescabin22@gmail.com. Would love to have you on the mailing list for the various things that we're going to go through on this journey of life beyond coins. Thank you. Appreciate your watching. Bye.